We're going to read Big Scary Monster by Thomas Docherty. On top of a mountain not very far from here, there once lived a big scary monster. This monster was bigger and scarier than any other creature, and he knew it. All the other little creatures that lived on the mountain spent their days playing happily together among the small rocks and small plants. But the big scary monster was never far away, and suddenly, when they least expected it, boo! As time went by, the little creatures learned to hide from the big scary monster. He soon got bored because he couldn't find anyone to scare. One day, as he stood at the top of the mountain and looked down into the valley, he saw many other creatures playing happily in the valley below. "I'll go down there and scare them," he said to himself. So off he went down the mountain, but as he walked, a strange thing happened. The further down he got, the larger the things around him appeared to be. The small rocks became big rocks. The small plants became big plants. And the little creatures that had seemed so small from the top of the mountain were actually very, very big. The big scary monster had never felt so small and scared in his life. "I wish I was back on top of the mountain with the little creatures and the small rocks and the small plants," thought the big scary monster. He found a big rock he could hide behind. Then suddenly, when he least expected it, boo! Back up the mountain ran the big scary monster. The big plants became small plants, and the big rocks became small rocks, and the little creatures were nowhere to be found. The big scary monster felt so alone that he sat down and started to cry. Then suddenly, when he least expected it, boo! The big scary monster was so pleased to see the little creatures that he forgot all about being big and scary. From that day forward, everyone became friends and played happily together at the top of the mountain. And can you guess what their favorite game was? Boo! The